Hey folks, my name's Brian Jones and welcome to Jones Outdoors, where we make record breaker baits. This is the first video. I hope y'all stay tuned. We may end up making a good video before it's over with, but what I want to show you is how we make our molds and how we make our baits and so forth. This is make a mold right now. It's a crawdad mold. Got all the stuff in the machine right now. Got it set up and been fired up. Got an Optimus Prime sitting right here, ready to start making some chips. Y'all hang in there just a second. We're gonna fire this thing up. Y'all better look at this. What y'all think about that? Is that not smooth? All right, time to change the tool out. All right, we just made a tool change going to the next operation. I'm gonna take a look in there and see what we're doing here. In the mold. That's what we're cutting out right now. that's where we're at right there. We're gonna change out the tool and put some wings on this thing. All right, folks, we just got the this mold off the mill, and we're getting ready to shoot it. Tried something a little different on this one. See how it works out. See if it'll change the action a little bit. Give it a little something that you don't see on any other baits on the market. Fixing to mix up some plastic. I'll be right back just a second. We'll shoot this thing and see what it looks like. All right, folks, we back. We fixing to shoot this thing. We're going to shoot a little green pumpkin on the top and a little flipping blue with some blue flake in it on the bottom. I think my temperatures is going to be pretty close to what we want. That's great. They're only 1 degree difference. Let's go ahead and shoot this thing and make sure I got it right here. Alrighty. Kind of doing this in my wife's kitchen. She probably have a little bit of a fit, and she knew what was going on in here, but we're doing a little remodeling, so maybe it won't matter. Now this is just a 2-cavity mold, and it don't hold much plastic, but I think I drew enough up to shoot about a 15-cavity mold here. Let's see what we got. A little pressure right there. Thing's got some little arms on it. You have to hold a little pressure and let it fill out the arms. I'm sure most of the arms like this, or the baits I got, it's got these little appendages. You have to hold a little pressure to it for a little bit and let it fill on out. This one's got some very small ones on there, so hopefully it turned out right. I think I got the mold in the correct orientation. I'm not sure if I did. If I didn't, well, it's still gonna be a good looking bait, I believe. So we call these record breaker baits because hopefully they'll break records or help you break a record or break your personal best record or whatever. If you go fishing, that's kind of the challenge of the day, is to catch a bigger fish than you ever caught. And the goal is for record breaker baits to help you do that. Now some of our baits are going to be a little bigger than your normal size stuff. Not much bigger, somewhat bigger. I mean, I like fishing with bigger baits. My experience is you fish with a bigger bait, springtime, summertime, especially in the summertime, you typically catch a bigger fish. And I typically go after big ones, unless we're going to go in a tournament, going to catch a bunch of fish first. And we do that too. We'll catch a bunch of fish first sometimes and then change up and try to catch a bigger fish. But usually I'm going for the gusto. Try to get the biggest fish as I possibly can. Whoops. I really want to open that thing, but we're going to wait a minute, let it cool off. Get this right here done while we are waiting on that. So the name of this is the Ogeechee Craw, named after the Ogeechee River here in Georgia, which is loaded with bass, by the way, which I should be out there catching them right now. And we might get a chance to put this out there in the pool. See the action on this thing. See how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out and do something a little different than most of them do. Let's go ahead and give you a heads up. I got my pool laid out to make it look like a natural habitat for a bass. I got a bunch of leaves in it. Right now, so I did that on purpose, so when you see it, just know I did it on purpose. Make the bait look good. All right, let's go ahead and open this thing up. Take a look and see what we got. It's gonna cool down pretty good. Not sure which is the best way to open this thing. Let's do it this way. Get that off. I think it should open like this. No, it should not. We open it upside down. Let's get this out of the way. Now, folks, out there, that makes me kind of hungry. Got a blue bottom, green pumpkin back. Looks like we got a perfect lamination line right there. Blue glitter on the bottom. Wow. That's a beautiful bait right there, is it not? Put that on the back of a jig or a swim jig or Texas rig. Run that in front of one. That to catch the old swine right there now. All right, let's see if I got enough time to go out here and put a hook in this, and throw it in the pool and see what we come up with and check the action out. Be right back. All right, folks, we out here at the pool. I've got it set up like a natural environment with leaves thrown in there and everything, make it look real good. And if I can find it, there we go. Let's check it out. Look at that fall right there. That's exactly why we call them record breaker baits. There's nothing else out there got that action. That makes me want to jump in there and bite that thing. All right, be right back. Thank you guys for joining us here on Jones Outdoors. I know this kind of video was kind of all over the place and a little shaky and a little this and that, and got a lot of you laughing at me, but hey, that's okay. I had to hurry up and get a video out there. Don't know much about videos, but I'm learning. But what I do know how to do, I can make a good looking bait. So we got a good line of baits, and we're gonna continue to make videos, and we're gonna show you how we shoot our baits, and we're making new baits all the time. Speaking of that, if you got an idea for a bait, or there's something out there you think you can make a little different change to, enhance it, and make it a little better, shoot me something down in the comments. I'll be glad to draw it up, put it together, and make you your own personalized bait for you. Now you can go out there and catch fish, and you can set your own record with your own record breaker bait. That's a great idea. One thing you have to remember here at Jones Outdoors, we set the hook.